Hi, in this tutorial we'll be covering how to import OpenStreetMap 3D buildings using Elk2 into Rhino. So we want to start with the file that we set up in tutorial 3 that has the road networks that we baked in using Elk. We'll also see that from our last tutorial we have our building outlines, but we want to take this one step further and create some 3D buildings. So our first step is to open Grasshopper, and we'll open a new document. So for this we want to use Elk2. We want to go in, click the drop down for Elk2 and select location and click into our window. We also want to choose OSM data and click into our window again. We then want to double click and type path and select file path. So this is to connect to our OSM file that we downloaded from OpenStreetMaps in tutorial 3. So if you want to learn how to do that, head over to tutorial 3. We want to right click on this file path and choose select one existing file, and then find your OSM data and click OK. Then we want to connect this to file path, and we want to connect our OSM point data and our OSM data together. You can see now that in our Rhino file, some points have shown up where our buildings are, but these can't be selected. So our next step is to come over here, double click and type Polyline, and then select and connect our ways. So now we can see the outlines of our buildings. Next, we want to select by clicking and dragging our last two points, and if you go Control C and then Control V, these will copy these two pathways, which can take a second. So once that's copied, just drag it down, right click in the center here and select Create 3D Buildings. So now we can zoom in and we can see that it's actually created some shapes. And if we double click on the top view and go Control Shift E, we can actually see that there is 3D buildings now in our file. Our next step is to go back into Grasshopper and actually delete the polyline. Double click and type geometry. I want to connect this geometry to the building. So our last step is to create a new layer, call it Buildings 3D, and then to click on the geometry, right click, select Bake, and choose the 3D Buildings layer to bake to. Click OK, and then if we get out of Grasshopper, we can then see that we have baked these 3D buildings into the actual Rhino file. And there you have it.